What's up, guys? So the market news for today is we got a $2 trillion plan now in the works, and it's trying to go through. We don't really have exact text of the legislation, but this is what we know from the stuff that's being floated around. There's going to be $500 billion in loans to assist large companies as well as cities. There's going to be help to struggling airlines, $62 billion in federal loans for them, and direct cash to meet their payroll needs, $25 billion to passenger carriers, $3 billion to airline contractors, and $4 billion for cargo haulers. We also have $17 billion into loans that are critical to national security, which they haven't really named names, but we know it's going to be Boeing. That's why the stock is really surging. I believe it was up 20% today. We also have some language taken out. Basically, they're barring Trump and Pence and other members of Congress that own 20% ownership in any type of company. They're going to be excluded from getting this, including families and including son-in-laws and daughter-in-law. So I think that's a great thing. No one should benefit from trying to help people, right? We also have a separate $350 billion going to small business, and that's to the SBA. And they'll also be able to assist with payroll, mortgage loans, and rent forgiveness. And an additional $17 billion would allow the SBA to step in and make 6 months payment to help out. That's amazing to all those small business owners, restaurants, bars, anyone that just started that's getting crushed right now. We also have $1,200 going out to lower and mid-Americans at $500 for each child, and an extra $600 bump for benefits for unemployment. And then we have another $100 billion going to health, a $250 billion grant to hospitals, and no one is going to have to pay for the vaccine and for the test kits for the coronavirus, which is amazing. We have $340 billion, set aside for the government to battle any extra breakouts that might occur. $17 billion is also going to hospitals for veteran care, and $11 billion for vaccines. 4.3 to CDC, 16 to strategic national stockpile. I'm assuming that's for the oil and then other things that are cheap right now that will help our nation. And $45 million for federal emergency management. Airports would get 10, Amtrak 1, and this adds to the $8 billion that we gave 3 weeks ago to hospitals. Now, what this is crazy, the crazy thing about this is in 2008, Obama gave $800 billion to bail out the financial crisis, and I think before that, Bush gave like $1 trillion to help out. So total like $1.5 trillion or $1.8 trillion. But now we're at a record $6 trillion, or 30% of our GDP, and that's going to double our debt, which is already set to hit $1 trillion. And where did that $6 trillion come from? There was that $4 trillion that we gave in federal aid, in the sense of our Federal Reserve putting money in and helping pump the market. This could be really bad for us. It could be good. If this helps us grow and get back on track and we grow our way out of debt, this would be amazing, right? But if all this money that we're giving, if it just weighs us down more, then we're headed for very, very troubled times. And that's why you see the stock market jump up today with this news. But guys, I still think volatility is there. If something could drop that fast and something could go that fast back up, it's probably not a good thing. Well, 10-year today is up 5%, still below 1%. So that's looking good for 30-year fixed mortgages. People looking for refis or looking to buy, it's probably still a great time. Short of the day has been Walmart. It's down 5%, solid company still, but mainly because I believe that's Flipkart. That's Walmart's online company or partner in India, along with Amazon and other companies are coping with the lockdown from India, the 30-day lockdown that's with them. But overall, guys, in the financial markets, I mean, things are always going to be up and down in the coming times. I don't think we're still going to get a clearer picture until we see when the country gets back on its feet, which Trump was aiming towards Easter. But I don't think that's highly likely. And like I said, don't worry. If you were scared that you missed out on a jump, don't worry about it. Let's wait for things to settle and get normal, because we're investors. We're not speculators, right? If you have any questions, shoot a DM to me or leave a comment. I'd love to answer more. And maybe by the end of the week, I'll try to do a video of just wrapping up what I think about next week is going to be. Thanks.